Today, we're talking about the narcissist's nightmare. This is your escape plan revealed. Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells in your relationship? No matter what you do, it's never quite enough. If this sounds familiar, you might be dealing with a narcissist. But don't worry, you're not alone, and there's a way out. Many survivors have been helped through this journey, and I'm excited to share with you what I've learned. We'll explore eye-opening insights and practical strategies that could really turn things around for you. So, are you ready to take the first step towards a healthier, happier you? Let's dive in and discover how you can regain your confidence and peace of mind. Let's unravel the narcissist's playbook and unmask their tactics. Imagine feeling like you're losing your grip on reality. That's exactly what it's like to be caught in their web. First up, we've got gaslighting. When they make you question your own sanity, they might say things like, "That never happened," or "Yeah, you're just being too sensitive." It's like they're rewriting history, and suddenly you're not even sure of what's real anymore. And then there's love bombing. At first, it feels amazing. They shower you with attention and affection, and you feel like you finally found your soulmate. But here's the catch. It's all part of their plan to hook you in. Once they've got you, watch out for the emotional roller coaster that follows. Let me share a real life example. I had a client, let's call her Cindy, who told me about her ex. He always forgot important dates like her birthday or their anniversary, and when she'd get upset, he'd turn it around on her saying things like, "You're just too demanding." Classic narcissist move right there, making her feel bad for his shortcomings. Now, here's what most people miss about narcissists. They're not always loud, attention-seeking types like we see in the movies. Sometimes they're quiet and seemingly selfless. But watch closely, and you'll see that it's all about control. So what are the red flags you need to watch out for? Keep an eye out for lack of empathy, a constant need for admiration, and a tendency to blame others for their problems. If they can't handle criticism and always have to be right, those are big warning signs too. As a health advocate, I've seen firsthand how this emotional drain can impact your overall vitality. Now that you can spot their moves, it's time to learn how to break free. Let's explore the psychological chains that keep people tied to narcissists. Understanding this is crucial for your emotional well-being, so stick around. So why do people stay with a narcissist? Seemingly capable people, really confident people, they end up staying with a narcissist. It's something called trauma bonding. It's like a physiological super glue, keeping victims stuck in toxic relationships. It's not about intelligence or weakness. It's about how our brains react to abuse cycles. In a relationship with a narcissist, your brain goes through changes. During rare, kind moments, it releases oxytocin, creating a false sense of security. Meanwhile, stress keeps cortisol levels high. This combination, it's like your brain's throwing a party with anxiety as the uninvited guest. Victims often feel trapped in a cycle of extreme highs and lows. This emotional roller coaster creates a powerful addiction-like response in the brain. One of my clients, Emily, described it perfectly. When things were good, it was like the very best drug. But when the lows hit, they were devastating. Yet, I kept going back for another hit. Emily's story isn't unique. Many survivors describe their trauma bond as an addiction, craving the narcissist's approval, even when they know the relationship is toxic. The key to freedom is understanding that this bond that you have isn't love, it's manipulation, and your brain's response to trauma. Once you recognize this, you can start breaking free. To help you emotionally detach, try these techniques. Set firm boundaries to reclaim your autonomy. Practice self-care to reconnect with your own needs. Journaling can help process emotions and identify behavior patterns. And don't underestimate mindfulness. It keeps you grounded when reality gets distorted. Remember, breaking free from trauma bond isn't easy, but it's possible. It's your first step towards reclaiming your life and your health. But escaping is just the beginning. Next, we'll explore practical strategies for making your exit and rebuilding your life, your escape plan. practical strategies for freedom. It's like finding that hidden door in an action movie, but way more life-changing. I know that leaving a narcissist can seem really scary. You might worry about retaliation or financial stability. These are normal concerns, but they don't have to hold you back. Let's focus on building a solid escape plan. First, find a safe place to go, maybe a friend's house or a shelter. Gather important documents like your ID, your bank statements, and don't forget to build a support network. Having people you trust is crucial during this time. Now let's talk money. Open a separate bank account your abuser doesn't know about and start setting aside a little cash here and there, even just teeny amounts, and consider seeking financial counseling for long-term stability. But here's the game changer: learning to set boundaries. I know it sounds tough, but I've got some tactics that can help. Be assertive and clear about what you will and you won't accept. Use I statements to express your feelings without blame. For example, say, I feel hurt when I receive criticism, instead of, you're always criticizing me. And try to stay calm. It can prevent conflicts from escalating. Remember, setting boundaries is about protecting yourself, not about controlling the narcissist. You're not trying to control the narcissist. You're just trying to protect yourself. It's like building a fortress around your well-being. The more you practice, the stronger you become. You've made it out now, but now what, right? So let's say all this has worked. You've set boundaries, you've put some money aside, and now you're out of the relationship. What do you do next? This is where the real adventure begins. The pain you've endured could actually be the catalyst for incredible personal growth. Let's explore how survivors are healing and thriving in ways they never imagined possible. Remember, post-traumatic growth. It's a positive physiological change that can happen after tough times. I've seen it with so many survivors of narcissist abuse. They come out stronger, even with better relationships and new appreciation for life. Let's be real though, this journey isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Healing from narcissistic abuse has its challenges. One of the biggest is rebuilding your identity. When you've been under a narcissist's influence, it's like they've rewritten your story. Now it's time for you to pick up the pen and write your own story now. There are some fantastic therapy approaches that can really help. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, is great for reframing negative thoughts. Eye movement desensitization reprocessing, or EMDR, can be incredibly effective for processing trauma. Here's a story that always gives me goosebumps. One of my clients, we'll call her Lisa, came to me feeling completely broken after leaving her narcissistic partner. She couldn't even look at herself in the mirror. But as we worked together with a therapist, something amazing happened. Lisa started reconnecting with her passions and surrounding herself with supportive people. She told me, I realized that my worth was not defined by their opinions of me. So now you're probably wondering about the secret sauce to accelerate your healing. It's about rebuilding your self-worth. I've got some techniques that can help you do just that. Try journaling about positive experiences, practice gratitude, and engage in activities that promote self-discovery. Maybe it's trying a new hobby or revisiting an old passion. The key is to reconnect with who you are and not who the narcissist told you to be. Remember, healing isn't a straight line. There'll be setbacks and breakthroughs over and over again, but that's okay. Each step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the vibrant, authentic you. You've started your transformation journey. You're rebuilding your identity and reclaiming your power. But how do we make sure this never, ever happens again? Let's talk about future-proofing your heart and your life. You won't want to miss this. All right, friends, we've been on quite the journey together. Your strength in surviving this experience is truly impressive. That resilience you've built, it's going to fuel your transformation. Now, I want you to do something. Take that first step on your journey to freedom today. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's writing a journal or calling a supportive friend. Setting some firm boundaries is a great place to start. I know this path isn't easy, but you've got this. You're stronger than you know. There are resources out there to help you heal and grow. Whether it's therapy, support groups, or leaning on your faith, don't hesitate to reach out. So here's my final message to you. Your story isn't over. The best chapters are yet to come, and you've got the power to write them. Stay strong, my friends. Your future is bright, and it's all yours. Now go out there and create the life you deserve. Let me know how you're doing in the comments